On today's video, hello everyone and welcome back to another Magical Moon video. There's lots going on in this episode, as always here on the farm. We thought we'd take this opportunity to relocate the wheels. It might not be forever, but we're just trying the idea out. And we found, or Jenny came up with the idea of putting them next to these big oak doors at the front of the house. I think it looks really good. We've got a few finishing touches. This is something we picked up from a vide grenier, and it is of one bit of wood, and you can only imagine they would be tossing the straw up or the hay up onto the old cart in times gone by. We want to secure it, we don't want it rolling away, and we need an old chain. And I've got an idea up in the field on one of the gates which isn't used. There's a lovely old catch chain which we're going to put on the other side on that lovely big ring that sits in this stonework. Once upon a time probably had a bull or another animal tethered to it. So don't go anywhere, enjoy the video. We got what we came for, and it was much easier than first thought. I thought it would be all intertwined with staples and bits of wire, as is all the old fencing here that we're slowly over time removing. It once held the sheep in. This was a former sheep farm, and for the horses it's not ideal, so we're working our way round. You might have seen in previous episodes, it is one of those never-ending jobs, but well, it's an essential job on the farm. We're going to go back down now and get those wheels secured. I think the chain was made to measure. It fits perfectly and it's going to stop these moving. We do have lots of little paws and fingers and hands. Safety first. And also this is underneath where they're positioned now, underneath that lovely overhang out the front of our house. just going to protect them. They were just sitting outside, and we know how quickly they deteriorate. We've got some ideas for preserving them, which we'll do at a later stage, but for now, it's been a really good job. Let's go and catch up with a very special little someone, Tiny Tim.
Tiny Tim, come here. He's drinking.
This isn't going to be that easy. I'm here with Sweet Pea and Tiny Tim, and I've just given Sweet Pea a mint. She's got a real taste for him. Along with him, he's just had his first nibble. You can see they're separated. He's in Tintin's stable, and Tintin's fine. He's out in the field. But when we do this separation, which is essential for that weaning process, he goes out, he has a bit of his downtime. He gives these two a chance to be separated but controlled, so they can see one another. They don't feel divided, but as I say, it gives them their own space, and it gives her that much needed break. She's been such a fantastic mother in those early days, weeks and months when they had to be confined because Tiny Tim was so severely deformed. You can see that in those previous episodes, and just how far he's come with the help of Gregory and all the other professionals. It really is a miracle. We're off now to carry on that all-important work with young Queenie. Another successful outing, and we're really starting to gain that consistent connection between me and that bitless bridle. It's working really well. The more we do, the more consistently we carry on, the better it will become. And she's starting to really get the idea. It is very, very early days. So looking forward to the future with her. She's such a kind-hearted horse. We had a brilliant experience the other night. A new member of the team who we haven't introduced, but you will see in future videos, a man called Luke. He supplies horse feed and all the supplies for animals, and we've been working with him. He's been helping us out so that we can buy what we need. The bonus is that he can deliver it, and he's always available. He works very closely with another friend of ours, that young farmer that helped us move all those stables, Maxim, at the local equestrian centre. It's an international venue. In the future we'll show you some snippets of it. It is a phenomenal place, and we're so lucky to have it here. Who knows, one day it could be Queenie and I up there. But in the meantime, he told us that he had a surprise for us after he dropped off some feed. You're going to see in the next snippet exactly what that was. So there you have it. It doesn't mean that Doug's relegated. It just means he's going to have a few days off. But we can really push on with getting that next part of Petra's Promise underway. The guys were here. Luke came to drop off some feed and Maxim the farmer here, and they saw me going at it with Doug, and yeah, just amazing how they came up with the idea. Between them and a very good friend of theirs, they just lent a helping hand, and it's going to transform it. It's going to move it along, as I said, a lot quicker. And then we can get back and do all those finishing touches. But what kind, genuine people, extended part of the team we have here, the never-ending, as we said, extended French family here. It is just so heartwarming. Words are not enough, but a massive thank you to them. And of course to everyone for watching, for liking, subscribing, and our lovely patrons and Team Thomas. We couldn't do it without you. The future's bright. And on that note, I'm going to say, stay magical, and we'll see you next time.